competition. Phone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not. No.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a butt person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
He ain't lying.
All up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? It's Cali West, you know, the host with the most, coming through. Alpha Leo in the house, Vagabond, Pookie with a degree, you already know. So, yo, I thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you're feeling this shit, I had a couple cats ask me about a call-in show. Now, y'all know how I feel about call-in shows, but guess what? I'm going to do this for y'all tonight. I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to come in and talk their shit if they want about these topics, because I do want to hear what other people have to say. Whether you're a congratulator, a hater, Righteous Field member, free agent, lifestyler, you name it. I want to hear what y'all got to say tonight. Hopefully y'all brave enough to cam up and come through. Now, with that being said, I got to go and give a shout out and some love to the chat. Winston Hisa says, at Cali West, salute. I appreciate you, G. The Bullets Gotti Show 2.0 says, salute. I appreciate you for checking in. Okay, we got Supreme 10. He says, peace to the chat. Good evening, everyone. I appreciate you for tuning in, G. All right, so now that we give love to the people who gave love, to your boy, we're going to get straight on with the show. So, I mean, I think it'll be almost too easy. You know what? It'll be almost too easy just to play the Latinas part first. We're going to play a part from Tiana Taylor. Now, we already kind of covered Tiana Taylor. Now, the reason why I want to post her up, because I want you to show her mannerisms. The reason why is because a lot of people have been coming for her saying that, saying she channeled, she had that transformer energy and all that stuff. And I also wanted to point out another thing is too, we did have a podcast about how she's essentially trying to get her baby daddy locked up. Why? Because she believes that he leaked the documents, their documents in regard to, she believes that he leaked the settlement agreement because they basically filed, they settled, when you settle, it is private. The judge might know about it, but it's not public information. And she believes that that he leaked it out. Winston says peace, and he says, is she Latino? Is Tiana Taylor Latina?
Nope.
Nope. She's not Latina, but we're gonna get to the Latina in a moment. See, we're gonna say that to the, we're gonna build up to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that'd be a little too easy because everybody's gonna pick at it. Well, we gotta let sisters kind of basically make the case for the Latina. You know what I'm saying? And let's see if this Latina got a point. So we can go to Tiana Taylor, the same woman. This is what she got to say. And it's so ironic what she got to say because, mind you, if y'all follow the case, she essentially took half his shit, even though she's making double what he make now, because his NBA career is obviously dried up, right? But let's just hear what she got to say. It's really crazy. Winston Takihisa says, I asked because I wanted to make sure you don't misidentify my friend. LOL. Ah, shit. Okay, for sure. Bet that up. Here we go.
I am begging y'all to let me get my back blown out in peace. All right, bye. Minority of men that will stand up, no matter what y'all going through, that will stand up for the mother of their children, that will stand up for somebody that they once loved.
Hold up. Did she really start out? I mean, I know it was probably a little longer than this, but this is how she started it off, or at least ended it off with what she just said.
I am begging y'all to let me get my back blown out in peace. All right, bye.
That sounds like that's the most important thing. Not the fact that their kids is away from their father. Not the fact that you literally, eating that nigga out of house or home. But then also, you want to just get your back blown out in peace.
She want to put that pussy on me, put it on me.
It's an evil world we live in.
Man, that shit. This whole little situation, yo, straight up and down, it's some crazy work, bro.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Crazy, boy. Whoo. Hey, never get married, y'all. Let's go back to Miss Tiana Taylor.
Minority of men that will stand up no matter what y'all going through, that will stand up for the mother of their children, that will stand up for somebody that they once loved, that will protect his family no matter what. There's still men out there that is willing to protect their family no matter what. When I came to Iman and told him that I didn't feel safe, nothing else should have mattered. Why are we even on this phone arguing? I'm coming to you saying, yo, baby daddy, I don't feel safe. Like, talking about they gonna off me if I boom, boom, boom. I'm telling you, I don't feel safe. Yeah, well, back in 2023, when I did, What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I've done nothing but protect him the whole way through. Even when he filed the motion to make our names public to the world, I literally went on and I blamed TMZ. I was like, y'all sitting there and y'all boom, 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 mind y'all business, stay out of the group chat. I could have easily said, you know what? It's really unfortunate that my ex-husband would make our divorce public. I could have said that. And nipped us in the bud a long time ago. I did not. I said, it's really hurtful that someone would leak the da-da-da. Just please respect me and my family's privacy. Protected him. When all my utilities and was cut off, and it made it to the blogs, because it was in a court, so it made it to the blogs that Iman had all that turned off. Who came running to the internet protecting him? Iman ain't turned nothing off. Da-da-da, ain't nobody turned nothing off. We would never be sitting ducks. Boom, boom. Granted, this was turned on the same day, because me and my children will never be sitting duck. But it's the problem that every single time something has came out, I've protected him, myself, and our children with love, respect, and grace. And none of that was reciprocated.
Silence, you funny fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
Yo, real talk, bro. I don't believe a word that she motherfucking saying. How the fuck you gonna sue somebody, but then protect them at the same goddamn time, bro? Come on now, bro. Like literally shitting on someone and telling them that is, I don't know, chocolate covered raindrops, bro.
Emotional damage.
Yo, eating this man out of house and home. She done took this man's life work, and she's talking about she wants to be protected. Hey, you done took half my shit, bitch. Yo, you might as well buy your own protection. Why the fuck, if he done lost all his money and his finances, why the fuck does he got to protect her too? See, that's the caveat, baby boo. When you decided you wasn't to go behind the pants, and you wanted to go get, you wanted to get your back blown out in a piece, right? You should have considered that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to get your back blown out in a piece and still have a baby daddy simp come fuck with you. Oh.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Poor thing. Now, the reason why I want to bring this up too is because if you just see her demeanor, she's not sad, she's not crying, she's not pleading. She believes that she has a right to sue a man and still turn around and still expect him to still play protector for her.
Nope.
Well, she got another thing coming. Anyway, you know how she was quick to talk about her license turned off, but I remember in the court case she mentioned that he had all the utilities off. Yes, hypothetically speaking, if I was living with my baby mama or my girlfriend or my homeboy, I was living with anybody, It don't matter what the civil listen situation. Let's just say I'm a couch nigga. I'm sleeping on somebody's couch, and their light bill got so high they needed to put the light bill in someone else's name, and I had to volunteer to put that shit in my name. If me and them are cool and I leave, right? Let's say I leave to go to a new apartment. I'm gonna tell them, man, I'm about to leave in about a week or two. Y'all need to put it in someone else's name. But Lord forbid, something happens and me and that person falls out and I immediately have to vacate the premise. You think I'm going to keep them lights and utilities on? So shit, he did what's only right. He's not there anymore. Why the fuck else would he have the utilities in his name? Plus, you are Tiana Taylor. You are making your own money, right? The least you should be able to afford is your own damn light bill. Oh, but he was supposed to keep that in his name. He was supposed to take care of that too. Oh.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Well, shit. That's your ass. Now, with that being said, Tiana Taylor got what we call, we call it resting bitch face. I mean, I know Coach Greg Adams didn't make the term, but I almost feel like he kind of did it in some way because he introduced it to us. So shout out to the Free Agent Lifestyle. He's the main one who I heard use resting bitch face. Made sense. With that being said, sisters are really out here believing that resting bitch face is a way to basically gain control and pull with a man. I mean, the only man they're gonna have pull with is a weak man. So with that being said, check out what this chick got to say about the resting bitch face.
I don't tell you, but I'm gonna tell you. There's power in having a resting bitch face. There's power in that. There's power in that. Embrace that skill to be able to look like you will bite somebody's motherfucking head off if need be. When you look too jolly and you just look that's when people want to fuck with you. And it's crazy because it's like, in this world, you literally have to walk around looking like you on time and 24/7. Even if you're mad sweet.
You sell so bullshit. All of it.
Yo, what part of her? Answer me this, y'all. Uh-oh. What part of this woman here? Uh-oh. Are we having technical difficulties? I think so. Uh-oh. Where on this lady do you see sweet?
Nigga, please.
There's nothing sweet about this woman here at all. Like, yo, no. Hell no. Hell no. I don't know, man. I hate to say this. Y'all gotta agree or disagree with me, but I really do believe it's the culture. Dwayne Rose says RBF started with the modeling poses. Ah, shit. Now, Winston Takisa says she doesn't look like she's worthy or of any needs of protection. Facts. I mean, at this point, she looks like she could protect herself, no? Can she protect herself? Okay. He said, I first learned about RBF. Dwayne Rowe, that's what you meant. Resting bitch face. Resting bitch face started with the modeling poses. Really? Damn. And then Winston says, I first learned about resting bitch face about a decade ago. Okay. No doubt. I guess I'm just late. I guess I'm just late to the show. It be like that. Uh-oh. Yo, my primary computer been acting up lately. I don't know what's up with that. Let's see what I could do about this. might have to cut to a commercial break. After that, I'm about to start taking calls in a moment after I play this lady's video.
All up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of.
Done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition?
I'm here.
Bone face.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself, you.
Would you rather have
Yo. I don't know what the dealio is, but I'm going to figure that out eventually. I appreciate everybody who tuned in for that commercial break. Now, Dwayne Rose says, inner city chicks used to be calling it ice grilling. Oh, yeah, I heard about the ice grill. But damn, I used to think the ice grill was for the ninjas. Like, my dad used to talk about screw face. You feel me? Screw face is just basically like, you know how Onyx, I remember that's the first time I heard my dad bring up screw face was because he seen the Onyx poster in my bedroom. You know, there was Sticky Fingers, there was Federal Store, there was what's the name? RBX. No, the RBX was the only one. Big DS, I think that was his name. I think he was the DJ. He was the only one who didn't make a screw face. He just looked serious. But Federal Star, the dark skinned nigga, I forgot his name. I apologize. All them niggas was like, and my dad used to make fun of him, like, like even if you're supposed to be so tough guy, why do you have to have your face looking like that? Now, Winston Takahasi, I'm probably butchering your name. Takuhisa says never live demo. Now, Winston Takesha says at Dwayne Rose, now we have that song about not saying good morning. Ah, shit, right. I heard about something about, how you're not supposed to, you can't say good morning now. I think even Ringo TV might have brought that up. Dwayne Rose said, you're right. These chicks take on masculine traits now. Well, facts. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of glad that y'all mentioned that because that could segue into our next segment, what we need to talk about. He says, Tukuhaisa. Okay. Tukuhaisa. Okay, Tukuhaisa. Are you from Japan? That's dope. Takuhaisa. Tukuhaisa. Yeah. So let me show that video of this chick that I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, I might have to share it from my Facebook. Yeah, all the way from Facebook. Is this it? I hope so. It's not, but guess what? It's all good because we finna go to my page anyway and find it. Oh, yes. We gonna get it, yeah.
Women are so angry at Black men is because they are really, really upset about not being wanted. On the other hand, Black women know that these other races of women do want the Black man.
Puerto Rican men or Dominican men?
Neither. Black.
What race has the most attractive guys?
I like black guys.
Why? In bed, I prefer my men to be
Black.
black.
It's really, really, really heartbreaking when you think that nobody wants you, but everybody wants them. That's why they're really upset with you guys. How dare you guys be wanted by the other races? And how dare you guys want them back? How dare you actually get these women that want you? How dare you have multiple kids with these women that want you? How dare you not approach me so I can turn you down? That's really why these black women are so mad at you black men.
Tokuhisa. Winston Tokuhisa. And then Winston says, yes, that's my friend. He says she's not Latina. She's black and Korean. You know what? I ain't gonna front. Son told me she was Chinese-Negro. You know what I'm saying? Son told me that she could have been Chinese-Negro, but I couldn't really tell. Son told me that she was a Chinese-Negro, bruh. But, you know, sometimes, hey, you know what? I don't know what it is, but yo, I mean, well, I kind of know why, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But some Spanish people be having some real Asian-ish looking eyes. Sometimes they be looking like they're a little, sometimes some Spanish people be looking like they're a little Asian and sometimes. Like, for example, yes, she does look Asian, but she could kind of look like, she could be, like, if she said that she was a Spanish girl, I would have took her word for it. You know, because let's just be real. Most Asian girls are not round like her. But if that's your homegirl, let her know, you know what I'm saying? She keep on talking like that. You know what I'm saying? We can make some mixed babies. You know what I'm saying? As long as she knows how to cook. Make some Korean barbecue with some fried rice. Shit. Hey, we're gonna both be coming. Dwayne Rose says, he says, Ninja Ease. Winston says, I understand. And then he says, she's married. Well, all due respect. All due respect, baby girl. If you're married, it's all good. It's all good, you know. It's all good. Still black men already. Oh, you know what? Yo, Winston, Toku Hisa. Yo, I must say, I wouldn't doubt that she's married to a black man because she's already like speaking, you know, she's already speaking. You know, I'm not saying that a man needs a woman. Well, let me rephrase that. A man, you know, could walk on his own too, but it's refreshing when you can have a woman who, you know, who could speak life into her. So salute to her man, salute to Korean mommy, her man, and her family, and blessings to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Salute. And I really appreciate her going on a whim and saying what, you know, doing the Lord's work. Unfortunately, most black, you know, it's probably gonna fall on deaf ears, but hey, at least the brothers get to hear about it. You feel me? And it's true. Yo, I would never be the ones to come on here and tell anyone that dating a white woman is better or dating an Asian woman or a Spanish woman is better. I would just kind of just say to any black man is, black men, if you had a degree, right? And let's just say you could work just about anywhere. Would you own, like, I mean, yes, you only apply to the jobs that you want, right? But you wouldn't segment the other jobs that you want just because, you know, something minor, like, you know, maybe, you know, I don't know. You wouldn't do anything. Yeah, for example, but that being said, yeah, you apply to the jobs that you want, but you would make sure that you exercise every option that's possible and best for you, right? Just like an employer. Why wouldn't it be any different woman? Why is it that black men have to strive to be better than a white man? You know, be on the straight and narrow. Don't get in trouble. Don't do any drugs. Don't really drink, you know. Focus on the studies. Just to turn around and get with a black woman who's not even good enough or up to par for him. Not saying that there's no black women who are not up to par for an established black man. But my whole thing is that let's just be real. That man should have an opportunity to exercise his options for every woman, not just a black woman. Now, Winston Toku Hisa says, that's why I don't speak to family. Yeah, man, family could be a little tough, man. Like family will set you up for failure, man. Like, I like, one thing I could definitely say is shout out to Black Ram 313. He says he likes to do his podcast because he says it's very therapeutic, and it is very therapeutic because like I could even say even my own family. One time, I think my last serious relationship I had when I was living in California was with a single mother. And what's crazy was not one time did my daddy ever say to me, do you maybe want to go date someone who doesn't have kids? He actually liked her. He actually wanted me to get with her. But ironically, when I was in college and I dated an Asian chick who had no kids, my dad had a problem with that though. You feel me? So, at that point it's just like sometimes you really wonder like if your family really, 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 really wants you to win.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Like even your own parents. It's not that, I don't think that, he wanted the worst. But at the same time, sometimes people just don't want you to dream and to want to have admiration for anything else. Winston Toku Hisa says exactly. And then he says poor values. Facts. So this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm going to invite y'all, anyone who wants to come up and say their piece about anything that I talked about tonight. And I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm going to put it on Facebook too. That way anyone want to come in, they could go ahead and chat and, and I like to hear what y'all got to say. With that being said, I'm going to play the video one more time. Just so anyone who didn't hear it gets to hear it. Now, Winston Tokuhisa says poor values. And then Winston also says they really want you to perpetuate the status quo. Right. Yeah, and it's crazy too. Not even the European status quo. Just like the status quo of the hood. Like, just amongst black people. It's like, for you to be accepted by black people, you got to do things a certain way. Like, to be accepted by black people, you got to drive a certain car. You got to drive it. Like, yeah, it's like you have to drive a certain car. You got to have your hair a certain way. You have to dress a certain way. You have to talk a certain way. It's really a trip. But yeah, man, it's like, it's really kind of a mind F. You know what I'm saying? When, it's kind of a shame too. Like, that, black people can't just be who they be. We always gotta. And what's crazy is that if you pay attention to the media, we're only acting out what they expected us to be. Most of the way we act is not even how we really, if we look back in the day, there are not many black people who used to act like this or act like how we act in the hood now. Now, I shared that on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm going to play that video one more time, then I'm going to get on. And hey, nobody want to get on, it's all good. Make my night easy. But y'all can never say that I did not give y'all the opportunity to get on and talk y'all shit. So if y'all didn't check your Facebook, post, if you didn't check your alerts on YouTube, what I'm saying, if you didn't check, your tags, I can't say, I can't come in saying that, I didn't give y'all opportunity to speak your mind. So with that being said, I'm gonna show this video one more time, and then we're gonna go on for the rest of the show and show some clips talking shit, and then be up out of here. Yeah, let's let baby girl say what let's her talk her shit.
The real reason why black women are so angry at black men is because they are really, really upset about not being wanted. On the other hand, black women know that these other races of women do want the black man.
Puerto Rican men or Dominican men?
Neither. Black.
What race has the most attractive guys?
I like black guys.
Why? In bed, I prefer my men to be
Black.
black.
It's really, really, really heartbreaking when you think that nobody wants you, but everybody wants them. That's why they're really upset with you guys. How dare you guys be wanted by the other races? And how dare you guys want them back? How dare you actually get these women that want you? How dare you have multiple kids with these women that want you? How dare you not approach me so I can turn you down? That's really why these black women are so mad at you black men.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Emotional damage.
Nothing that she said was a lie. And I'm glad to hear that she's not a Latina. I'm glad to hear that she's actually an Asian. So, because let's just be real. We all know that the Latinas, they already digging the brothers. And the Asian persuasions, they always been kind of low-key kind of feeling the brothers. But now that brothers starting to kind of get their money and start to get their lives together or more than they used to, you know, hey, you know, they definitely get to be a viable option for these sisters to go ahead and make the Tiger Woods and, you know what I'm saying, the Foxy Browns and shit like that. Okay. So I guess nobody want to call in. Okay. Well, you definitely see the contrast between even a mixed sister and a sister from the hood who's talking about how she could give her dude or give dudes a resting bitch face, or you know, she don't want to walk around looking happy. You know, she can't be walking around looking happy. Yet this Asian and black woman, she looked pleasant through the whole film. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, she at least looks approachable versus this.
I'm gonna tell you, there's power in having a resting bitch face. There's power in that. There's power in that. Embrace that skill to be able to look like you will bite somebody's motherfucking head off if need be. When you look too jolly and you just look that's when people want to fuck with you. And it's crazy because it's like, in this world, you literally have to walk around looking like you on time and 24/7, even if you're mad sweet.
She said she looked mad sweet. The only thing sweet about you, girl, is the fact that you are fucking, you got more colors than motherfucking Skittles. You straight, you know damn well, girl, I could just look at you and tell you one of those chicks who give her brother a hard time. But then, you know what I'm saying, when, you know what I'm saying, when the family and your man ain't looking, you all. You already know. Look at her. Tell me I'm wrong. Look at all those septum rings and look, and she's exuding transformer energy, bruh. Look at her. Ain't no crazy. You know, I hate to say this, and I don't want people to look at me crazy, but to some degree, it's like, I know that's a woman, and I know that's not a man, but her facial expressions, the fact that she's looking kind of mean with this resting bitch face, and she got all this caked up makeup like a transformer, makes her look like she's like a transformer, bruh. Now, Winston says, listen to her will help you keep from crashing out. Well, you know, hey, also what keep from crashing out is just paying for what you want, man. Pay for what you want and go where you're celebrated, bruh. Look, I date black girls, Asian girls, white girls. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? As long as she's a woman, hey, you know what I'm saying? As long as she is a woman of legal age, she can get it. Winston also says, from what I hear, her husband helped her make the transformation. Okay, no doubt. That's what's up. That's what's up. Salute to him. Salute to him. But it's a complete difference. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying I've never seen mixed girls act hood, but this one was definitely not one of them. But you know, hey, unfortunately, the only people who's in their way, unfortunately, I must say, even though Asians and Spanish girls and white girls are digging brothers, it's not them who's in the way of a black woman getting a decent black man. It is black women themselves who are blocking they're the ones who are blocking their blessings when a black man approaches them. That's the problem. With that being said, I want to show an example of that. Here's a prime example of that going on. Check this out.
She told me there was a house address. This is a damn nail salon. It's crazy.
So you're looking for someone in here?
Yeah, she told me it was a nail salon. It's a... This is a nail salon.
Yeah, what else is supposed to be?
You told me it was I thought it was your address.
Oh, we're gonna go there after we leave the nail salon. When you pay for my nails, we just go there.
Pay for your nails?
Yeah.
Why the hell would I pay for your nails on the first date?
What do you mean?
You told me it was your address.
Why would you pay for my nails?
It was crazy. What kind of stuff? What is this?
What are you talking about? It's just $150.
150.
Yeah, they gave me a discount.
150 for your what?
For my nails, and then 60 for my clothes.
Bruh.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
What the fuck, G?
I'm gonna get my nails and my toes done. That's...
Bruh. I would have walked down on that bitch, bruh. Real motherfucking talk.
$60 for your toes.
And $150 for my nails. Did you go buy the hat I need?
I bought the hat.
Oh, thanks.
Excuse me, excuse me.
Thank you.
I bought the hat, but I can't do the nails thing. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that I was coming the first date to buy no nails. You said the address. You sent your location.
Yeah.
It don't say nothing about no nail salon. You didn't say that.
What are you talking about? Who gonna pay for it?
I don't know. I ain't paying for
They
that.
already started.
No, I ain't paying for that, man. I'm sorry. What you mean? Where I'm going? I'm finna go. What?
What did you do?
I'm about to go.
Why would you leave?
I'm finna go. I got some. I'm good.
Let me see your phone.
Did you see my phone?
What did you do? Recording me?
Yeah.
Why are you recording me? You want me to record you? Looking stupid as...
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh! Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Yo, this bitch got it all fucked up. And you know what? He just gave her the phone because he's like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. Like, what? He said, listen to her. Oh. He then says, oh, yeah, this bitch is insane, bro. So, okay, so she flips the phone back on him, right? Okay, here we go.
Came here and thought he wasn't gonna get my nails and my toes done. That's crazy. That's crazy. You got your wallet on here? You got Apple Pay? What you got? You don't want to be on the camera now, huh? This nigga thought he was about to come in here and not pay for my nails. That's crazy.
My bad.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Came here and thought he wasn't gonna get my nails and my toes done. That's crazy. That's crazy. You got your wallet on you? You got Apple Pay? What you got? You don't want to be on the camera now, huh? This nigga thought he was about to come in here and not pay for my nails. That's crazy. Yeah.
Bruh. Hey, you know what though? Yo, for what it's worth though, I would have been bothered, but I wouldn't have been too mad because you know what? At least she played it. Look, she played her cards up front, and guess what? Not only is she not gonna get her nails done, but I'm just gonna go ahead and forget about that. She just saved me, you know what I'm saying? She just saved some money on some drinks or, you know, going out. You know, that's actually why, you know, some people, you know, they just do like what Coach Greg Adams does and just say go to the JUCO. You're just better off pay to play, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, so whatever you want, just give them a couple hundreds or give them a few 20s, you feel me? And just make the impossible possible. You know? You see a girl that you like and you think she's cute on Facebook, hit her up. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, what's up? WA $UP. And guess what? Y'all can start talking brass tacks. And before you know it, I ain't telling you to solicit anybody. That's not what we do here. We don't solicit to prostitution or nothing like that here. All we say is, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there's something that you want, and maybe there's something that you want. And y'all can go straight to the point. You feel me? Because, because let's just be real. She solicited him. She just didn't solicit him for sex, but she solicited him for money. And she's soliciting the possibility of sex, which is actually worse because he's not even guaranteed to even get none after he paid for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, good thing he was smart. He wasn't trying to fucking pay for shit.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
And I must say, something like that, something similar like that has happened to me. You know, she was smart enough not to make me meet her in the nail shop, but she tried to force me to go to the nail shop before I smashed her, which is actually kind of stupid because you could have just said that up front and, you know, but that's neither here nor there. The bottom line is these hoes will try to get you. They will try to get you. See? Now, maybe she was willing to smile and not use the rest of his face and be a little pleasant. Maybe met him outside of the nail shop and then told him that she wanted to get her nails done. He probably would have fucked around and did that shit. But the fact that you were demanding shit and you were expecting shit is why his ass left your ass fucking hanging. Straight up and down.
What kind of shit is that?
Okay. At least y'all made it easy for me tonight. Okay. Well, that works out for me. All right, let's see here. What else I got for y'all? Now, look at the difference between a woman from the hood and a woman from the backwoods, or a woman from the suburbs, should I say. Check this out.
Did I ever tell a female how to dress?
What I've seen here tonight? Hell yeah. Hell no! Hell no! Hell yeah! Why you say that? Because would you wear that shit to church? I do. I go to church in my living room. God damn it, I wear what I want. But in a brick and mortar? Hell no. Hell no. So yeah, you do tell a woman what she need to be wearing when she leave the house. Just say it. I just say it.
What?
Ain't no man telling me what to put on, and I'm married.
Yo, can we just be honest here? Do y'all see the size of these two water buffalo that's next to this white woman here? This white woman, gotta be at least either their age or at least 10 years older than them. And why is she in much better shape than both of them? And why is her attitude much better too? And she said in a brick and mortar. What that means is in a real house, not this little cardboard made up house that you're renting out. talk about a house that has equity in it. You know, a brick and mortar. They don't even know what. You know what? These two women don't even know what brick and mortar is, bro.
Emotional damage.
And David says, "What up, Callie? What up, G? Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to the Righteous Fear." And Winston, Toku, Hisa says exactly. Yeah, like what? Like look, stark difference in how they dress and how they look.
Do you think a man should ever tell a female how to dress?
What I've seen here tonight? Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell no. Hell yeah. Why you say that? Because would you wear that shit to church? I do. I go to church in my living room. God damn it, I wear what I want. But in a brick and mortar? Hell no. Hell no. So yeah, you do tell a woman what she need to be wearing when she leave the house. Just saying. Just saying. I just saying.
What?
Ain't no man telling me what to put on, and I'm married.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Yo, the white woman, man, the white woman don't believe nothing that she's saying.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
The fact that you had to leave with the fact that, oh, I don't do that, and I'm married. Okay. And the white woman is obviously married because she has a ring, or at least a bigger ring than you
Do you think
have.
a man should ever tell?
I've seen here tonight.
Where's your ring at, lady? See? She ain't got no ring. Look at her teeth. Oh, my God. See, look at the white woman's teeth. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I know the white woman is married, you know, all due respect. And, you know, let's just say all three of them were single. I'll definitely go for the white woman before I go for those two, these two chicks right here. Where's her ring? I don't know. I didn't see any ring. She didn't put on no ring finger, nothing, but she's supposed to be married.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Winston said you could just call me Winston, LOL. No doubt, G, no doubt. Whew, you definitely see the difference. Not that all black women are like that, because not all black women are like that, you know. But for some reason, you know, there's an agenda for most of them to want to act that way, you know. To say that they are not, you know, there are probably more white women. There are probably more black women who probably act like those two chicks than there are black women who act like the white woman in that interview. Unfortunately, and y'all know it's true.
Who?
Okay, we got a few more minutes. What else I got for y'all? Well, y'all don't always only gotta go to you ain't gotta only go to Sistas for a round backside. Here we go. Oh, it didn't come on. Well, I got some others for y'all. Damn. I had some little videos of some little snow bunnies, but it ain't popping up. It ain't popping up. Damn, none of them popped up. That's crazy. None of them came up. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, this little sister right here, get it. Only thing is that, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie. You know, other than the unbelievable weave, this is a good-looking black woman. The only thing is, I hate to say this, but she got 6 kids, bruh. 6 kids.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna front though. I can see why she had 6 kids, though. I can see why she got 6 kids. Look at that. That's a nice little body on her. Like, less is more, brothers. Yeah, we definitely need to get away from this thick shit. Don't wrong. I ain't lying that thick shit ain't fun, but trust me, when it's too thick, it kind of get out. It kind of get in the way. Trust me, the thick shit it kind of get in the way at sometimes. Ken Davis says why every black woman can't look like that. Yeah, she was definitely a good woman. Like I just had to show her to y'all because I do think she's very good looking. Too bad she's a baby mama. You feel me? Unfortunately, at this age, Ken Davis, a lot of these chicks gonna be somebody's baby mama. You feel me? But she's a very good looking chick. They say the reason why she had that body, the reason why her body's so nice is because she had the kids early. I don't know. But she definitely got a nice little body on her. Like, that's perfect. Like, how much more do you need? Like, do you really, like I said, I'm not saying that, if I was to say I don't like a big booty, I'd be lying. I'm not saying I don't like thick thighs, but you like a thickness who's proportioned. You don't want thickness that's essentially, like, because let's just be real. A lot of times when you get these chicks and they be thick, they end up truly just being fat. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd just be like, it was like if they was to lose weight, they'll probably be like really, really thick, like tight, firm. But the truth is they don't go and work out. So no, they're just fat. And they say too, there's no way you can go to the gym and just get toned as a thick girl. Like, it's like if you're over a certain BMI, you're technically fat. But we call it thick. But yes, she is a little hottie though. Like, can we just get her without the kids? Oh my God. Ain't no lie, I ain't gonna lie, man. But that almost kind of goes to show the beauty of what God put in Mother Nature too. Like this chick has 6 kids. Like, yo, truth be told, see, her purpose in life was to go get married to a man and have 6 of his kids and have 6 siblings who know each other, same dad, same mother. That was supposed to be her legacy. That was supposed to be her gift to the world. Was to have 6 kids by one man married to him, looking all beautiful like that, be an example to the community. Unfortunately, just another typical baby mama terrorist, bro. Unfortunately. Shit crazy. Mm-hmm. What it is? Saturday night? I don't know. I might either hit the streets or go to bed. Now, with that being said, we always talk about, a woman with a resting fit bitch face, right? What about when a woman has the opposite? What if when she's too friendly?
So this is okay? It's not
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Yes.
Keep going. What the fuck? I'm about to black out.
Emotional damage.
They got a mind of its own.
And then boom, once you do that, that's when they already have the kid apart.
So this is okay? It's not
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Yes.
Keep going. What the fuck? I'm about to black out.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Haha. Never trust a big butt and smile. That girl is poison. Woo! Yeah, them girls don't know wicked, no wicked. Hey, you know what? And let's just be real, y'all. If y'all ever bring a girl around your homeboys and she act like that, let her play out. If she want to let your homeboys get a free feel, let her get a free feel. If you're, if y'all end up like running a train on her, run a train. Just, just make sure you keep your condom on and, kick her to the curb later on. That's all you gotta do. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes, your friend's actions or your girlfriend's inactions show you who they are or what type of chick she is. Hey, she a 304, she a 304. It is what it is. Oh shit, my boy J Flow comes through. He says, salute Cali West in the chat. These spices are crazy, man. You already don't know, boy. Let's see here.
All up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of.
Haha. Yo. Never says never trust a big butt. Think angles, a big gut, and an attitude. Facts. Yeah. Thank you for coming through, J Flow. He says Jam and Ram City. I appreciate y'all. Yo. Once again, it is Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I'll catch y'all tomorrow night.